In the year before the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, the four Smith daughters learn lessons of life and love while they prepare for a reluctant move to New York in 1944's Meet Me in St. Louis.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Zing, zing, zing went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him, I fell.
I am not a huge fan of musicals. Movie musicals I'm a little more lenient towards, of course, but I gotta say, this one really holds my attention. It's a great, fun musical. 1944, it's kind of one of the first introductions of consistent or good Technicolor movies. At that time, in the 40s and 50s, they mostly did Technicolor for films that were either comedies, romantic comedies, or fun-loving musicals. Which this is all three of those, and it's really, quite honestly, if Judy Garland never did The Wizard of Oz, this would probably be her most memorable screen moment. The interesting thing is that Judy Garland, who was in her, I think, her early 20s at the time, did not want to do the role because she was playing, again, like a adolescent teen, just coming into her youth, kind of like what she's been doing for the past 5 years at that point, and her director and I believe soon-to-be husband Vincent Minnelli convinced her to do otherwise. And like I said, I don't know if it was before or after the movie that they actually got married, but that's kind of unimportant towards the film itself. But just to paint a picture, to transition towards the film's director, Vincent Minnelli, was incredible. I think most of the really incredible movie musicals of the 40s and 50s. A lot of them were directed by Vincent Minnelli, including An American in Paris with Gene Kelly, Gigi, 1958, and a bunch of others that take too long to tell. The film really paints a great picture of the early 20th century Americana. And I think a lot of this has to do with the film's cast. As I already mentioned, Judy Garland is the film's star, but there's also a great supporting cast, including Mary Astor, Harry Davenport, Joan Carroll, who was, I believe, 10 at the time, but she gives this really incredible performance for a child, for a child actor, which I'm sure it's no surprise that it's very difficult to work with children. But it's I don't know if it's true or not. I think Vincent Minnelli said it was, but apparently Joan Carroll's mother would say terrible things to her daughter to get her into a certain mood for a scene. I think like the scene where she was supposed to cry, she told her that someone was going to kill her dog or something like that, which kind of seems really really cruel, but I guess the end result was something to be grateful for, so, yay, late Mrs. Carroll. Not to undermine the other cast of the movie, but Judy Garland, I gotta say, I mean, no big surprise, but she really is a real treat on the screen. She's incredible. She's got this I don't know, divine talent, if you want to call it that, but she's a brilliant performer. She's got a great look. She's not quite beautiful. In fact, a lot of people would say that she's ugly, but she just got that perfect kind of look for that sort of character, and she's I don't know if there's anybody better at telling a story and conveying emotion while singing a song, and which brings me to the point of the songs in the movie, which a lot of great memorable ones that that stick in your head, and for example, there's the trolley song, the title song "Meet Me in St. Louis," and of course everyone's heard this one, "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." And just really, it's one thing to enjoy it for the musical sensation of it, but it's just another thing to just watch the emotion and like the arc of the story that's being told through the song. And I think Judy Garland, even at 17 doing Wizard of Oz, just had an incredible understanding for storytelling through music. It was much more, because I think a good voice is kind of a dime a dozen, but if you can portray thought and carry emotion in the song, that really, I think, sets the difference between good and great musicians. But enough sentiment. Go check out Meet Me in St. Louis from 1944. It's a great musical. Let me know what you thought of it and compared to other Judy Garland pictures, or what I said about Judy Garland in terms of being able to tell a story as a musician, and that's pretty much it.